Bama's Islamic Affairs Chairman decries increase in hardship in Bapolo County. Mosorado County District 10 Representative candidate Israel King says the empowerment of the young people is key on her agenda. CDC condemns election violence, calls on NEC and international partners' attention. Good evening and welcome to Boss TV News. My name is Martina J. Rogers presenting. The news in details. An Islamic elder in Bapolo County has decried increasing hardship in Bapolo County. Aronu Sharif, who is the chairman for the Islamic Affairs in Bama District, Bapolo County, said he observes that most citizens are experiencing huge suffering under the George Weah's government. As such, pledged his support to Joseph Boakai.
Well, to my own observation, I am the chairman, I'm supporting Joseph Boakai to be the next coming president of the Republic of Liberia. Now we are very, very suffering. More people in the district, in the claim, they are saying they are supporting Joseph Boakai because of the hard time that we are catching. Mainly, we are sending for even exposed money to buy a bakery, a hair, for you to get something for even your children, a hair, our children, everything is on the street, is poor. No way to manage them because you can't even look at your face to know you are the father. So this country is very store of drugs. Now our children, they are suffering, they cooking, or some of them, they are crazy passing on the street, yelling, not coming from go, so we are suffering. We are asking God to get the good leader with like Joseph Boakai to be the next coming president of this country. No, it never happened to me. No, it never happened to me before. Even during my Ellen Johnson slave, we don't catch hard time like this. Like how we are suffering now in Liberia. Now, look at our mosque, look at our town, look at our environment. You don't even get money to even pay child to even help you to hold your plate. And some of us now, we don't have that chance to do it. Some of our environment, technically, we don't have no means to do it. But during Madam Ellen Johnson, you can ask somebody to help you to do something like this in that 50 or 100 that I go to people to do your work. But now it's no way. If I have anybody these days say no, I don't have nothing of the poverty that we are in.
Mosorado County District 9 Representative Frank Safoko has vowed to work hard for the re-election of President George Weah. According to him, they are prepared and fully ready to make a difference for their people, especially with the tangible work done over the period.
For us to reassure him on the one-round victory, as the essence of the president visit here, to reassure him that the people of District Number 9 will vote him on the first ballot. There going to be absolutely no second round. And in order for President Weah to achieve on the basis of no second round, all 73 districts in the Republic of Liberia, President Weah going to win all 73 districts.
And so as a CDC lawmaker, why assuring can you get the
assurance that can show up on the workings we have done in the district. So here, as much as we have pleased our people with our workings, obviously the people have listened to us. You can see they turn out from here to New Matari. How the people have turned out in the district. So every intersection in District Number 9 is overcrowded on like this. So we are here today to reassure President Weah that he's going to be elected on the first ballot. Absolutely no second round. There will be no second round. The money from the second round will be used to pay for vote.
The Secretary General of the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change, Jefferson Kochi, has condemned in the strongest term Thursday's election violence between supporters of the CDC Unity Party and Unity Party. Speaking at a news conference following the incident that led to the injury of both parties' supporters, Kochi called on the National Election Commission and the international partners to intervene in the situation to help maintain the peace of the country.
The strongest term possible, the unwarranted, reckless, violent, muted against Liberians. There were community people need to understand. There are Liberians here who necessarily are not interested in politics. These people's rights must be respected. These people's safety must be protected, must be taken into consideration. Some of you have your political party headquarters in community where innocent people reside. Let not your political party existing serve as terror in the community. People, poor people are complaining. When you take your political party headquarters in the community, it's not to terrify the peaceful, loving people in the community. It's not a bad thing when you are a politician, but when your peace ends, and when another man's peace begins. We are very keen about the safety and the happiness of the Liberian people. We got no intention to compromise this peace. And let no one be mistaken that you have what it takes to compromise this peace. You are sadly mistaken. This peace will be jealously protected at all costs. It will be protected. The Liberian people deserve.
The religious advisor to President George Weah, Usman Jallo, has re-echoed the need for peace and reconciliation to be observed to the core during this election period. He urged Liberians to tolerate each other despite different political orientations. Mr. Jallo, speaking to our reporters, warned the peace-loving people of the country not to allow politics to divide them.
And reconciliation for the citizens of this country. You know, the movement of this election not to divide us is not to divide us. For me, I always pray for the country, pray for ruling party, pray for opposition. Maybe God Almighty will change your heart, you know, to do better than what we are thinking of you tomorrow. So the entire country, we need to continue to pray for peace and unity as a religiously. Because I know, even direct or indirect, you either Muslim or Christian or Hindu or Buddhist or whatsoever you believe in, peace is good for you and myself. So I don't know if you have anything to say to me, but for me, the peace is my motto.
A representative candidate in District 10, Mosorado County, Israel King, has vowed to empower the young people in the district. Already, the representative, hopeful, is providing free vocational training programs to scores of young people within the district and plans to do more if she takes on the helm of authority at the national legislature. According to her, she has no fear but is confident of winning the elections, judging from her work done over the years within the district.
We have been working all the years through the grace of God, and we intend to be able to be a successful leader for District 10. So we have been having some empowerment, youth empowerment training. We work with the disadvantaged youth to deal with that 75 for them transform out of the ghetto. We're also working with the teenagers who have become mothers before their time. And so we've been trying to transform their lives and all of that. So it makes it much easier to work with a district and work with the entire county. So that's why we decided to come to the district level.
Going to election shortly, I understand you guys are quarantined within district number 10.
Yeah.
Who would be your fear in the upcoming election?
Within District 10, I have no fear there because I believe in what we have done over the years. And right now, if Liberia will get better, we should be able to make good laws, to take responsibility as a leader. It's not about talking and talking and talking. So we should be able to take responsibility because today, there will be our fourth graduation class we'll be putting out by the grace of God. We have empowered people into skills training as well. Soap making, tie and dye, pastry, tailoring, and all the different things. So imparting knowledge into the people. And as a leader, you got to take responsibility.
Going to election and avoiding violence, what would be your final words to the people of district number 10 in Liberia as large?
Well, we have already signed a formal agreement and got to abide by that for peace. And violence will not be able to solve any problem. Like I told me, I had some situation yesterday. I saw some people, their head all bust up in their arms and all of that. That will not solve the problem. That will make things worse. So we should be abide by the formal agreement. And I believe anyone that will go against the formal agreement should be.
Well, viewers, if you are just joining us, you are watching Boss TV News, half-hour news presentation of major news happening in Liberia. Today is August 11 and I am Martini J. Rogers presenting. One of our top stories we are following: CDC condemns election violence, calls on the intervention of NEC and international partners. And still to come, more development after this break, so please be my guest. Welcome back to Buzz TV News. Let's now bring you more developments. The Georgia Hope House of Substance Freedom has rehabilitated over 50 youths from drugs and substance abuse. The one-day program, which was held in Pinsville, Mosorado County, seemed colorful as parents appreciate God for giving their children another chance. Speaking on behalf of the Chief Executive Officer of the Georgia Hope House of Substance Freedom, Tracy Mason expressed excitement for what she terms as a successful program. She noted that the continued increase in the use of harmful substances by a high number of young people is alarming. Therefore, every Liberian must help in the fight against drugs.
Distinguished guests, my name is Tracy Mason. It is a great pleasure. So on behalf of the founder and CEO of the Georgia Hope House of Substance Freedom, Ms. Josephine Culver, deliver this message, special message. Today marks the dawn of a new day. Let me begin by extending my thanks and appreciation to Almighty God for this special occasion, for this historical occasion. I have always wanted to give back to my country. I have always thought about the best way to do this. I have established businesses, provide opportunities to young people, and explore ways to give back. Upon returning home, I quickly realized how our future leaders, as this is how the young people are considered, have fallen victims of substance and drugs abuse. I asked myself, how can I help to solve this situation? What that kept coming back to me was, do something. But what exactly? So it's been by a simple visit to places where addicts frequently to listen to them and try to highlight their individual stories. What started as a mere adventure has blossomed into a full-fledged project.